This is the front brake caliper from a Ctx200. This has been a real bear. Both pistons completely seized into the caliper. So to get the piston out, I've used my 1/2 inch extension, and I've got a bolt inside of the piston, and I've just moved the ratchet around until I get a grip against the bolt head with the flat of the 1/2 inch extension, and it grips well. And then as I'm turning it on the ratchet, I'm giving it a gentle pull outwards at the same time, and that was the way that I removed the piston out of the caliper. Pretty straightforward, just takes a little bit of time, that's all. Selecting the right size bolt that fits in there tightly. I did manage to get the pin out of the caliper. That allowed me to get the old brake shoes out, the old brake pads out, so that's nice now. The correct tool for this is a Ctx 5. Get a bit of view on that. And that is fine, that works well. When I put the pin back in again with the new pads, I'll be putting plenty of grease around that and lubrication on the inside of the thread, so that the next person doesn't have to struggle like I did to get the damn thing apart. So I'll see if this grips while I'm working the video. Okay, see that? So it's completely doable. You just have to work at it, that's all. So I'm just going to remove the caliper, the piston completely, clean them up nicely, do the seals, and box it all up again. Put my new pads in, and then I'll bleed the line, and I should be good to go. Just using my little workbench out here, perfect for this small job in my situation where I don't have a workshop. It's a great little asset. I've got a decent vise so I can really grip it nicely, and I know that some people do struggle getting these pistons out. There's different ways of doing it. Some people blow them out with a grease gun, and some people use compressed air, and all sorts of different methods, but this method is a nice, gentle, clean method. It's working well for me today anyway. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work for other people as well. Just got to find the right combination of bolt and socket extension to jam nicely inside of the piston center to give you a good purchase on it. Then I'm going to be closer to getting this all fitted onto the fork, bleed my line, and another little job done. The thing about these jobs when you're working on an old bike, there's so many small jobs. It's the little jobs, like the detail jobs, which take all of the time. They're all very important, and you can't let any of them, you have to do all of them to get the final product. I still have a small problem down here with my exhaust header studs. I've got one stud, which is fine, and the nut. I just have to get another one. I might have to build something up on that one, and then a little bit of work on my carburetor linkages, and we should be in a pretty good position to get this engine spinning over. Unfortunately, we're back in lockdown again here in New Zealand, and so luckily I've got a few parts that allow me to carry on with my project. I'm not going to be waiting for anything at the moment, so at least I can do a few things. But I do feel for people that are stuck in their homes. They don't have a lot to do, and it's very frustrating when they can't go to work or get out and about and socialise with their friends. But we're doing what we can to try and get this get through this situation, and hopefully we can all move on with the freedoms that we had before. Anyway, if you do have problems getting these pistons out of your motorbike caliper, this is a method that's working nicely for me today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.